Okay, I'm going past the Glen Canyon National Recreation Area. Well, the whole area is that, basically. And I'm going back across the bridge at the dam bridge, and right into the sun. There we go. So anyway, yeah, there's a bunch of these like pullouts, but that doesn't say no camping. You can probably park there. There's a bunch of BLM down there, although that might just be recreation. I can't tell this early in the day, like whether people are boondocking or not. There's trucks over here. There's people watching the sunset. Oh, everyone's watching the sunset. That's what it is. Anyway, so yeah, 25 miles an hour down here across the bridge. And then I've got to remember where I parked a year ago. So I think it should be fine. I don't think anyone else will be over there. I'll go down the road, and then I think need to go get gas. I don't want to be getting gas in the morning. I mean, I could, but anyway. So yeah, there's the sunset. And this is beautiful. Okay, let me see if I can remember. It's up here. I think it's the next road. So yeah, I've taken a picture here before, and then my BLM is 360 views. Unfortunately, what is it? The free roam is no longer around, and that's how I found this place. It's also on iOverlander. I don't know if it's going to be very busy, but we'll see. I don't see anyone over there. But yeah, just a little kind of fits 5 or 6 people, and this is where I'm going to stay. And it's early. It's only like 6:30 p.m. right now. But I'm going to boondock. I'm going to make my salad, and probably head to bed early. I see a couple people, some RVs, but they may be further down. I might be able to park a little bit away from them, because I think they're way down in the clearing, and I think there's an extra space that I can stay that's not so far down. But yeah, this is great. The road's not too bad. Beautiful. I'm missing the sunset already because I'm now in the wash or whatever this is. But yeah, I think they went further down over there. And I'm actually going to stay back here, so I'm going to go in this clearing over here. Okay, I am so happy I've got my spot. So yeah, they went way down there. This is also a spot because there's a fire pit. Yay! Holy shit! This is my place. Oh my God, if only I could come back here tomorrow night. Oh my God, yeah, this is my place. So I'm just gonna be a jerk and park where no one else can get in. So, all right, let me turn around at least so I'm facing the other way. And this is a dirt road. But some people just pull off. But yeah, let me back up, and this is my spot. Thank you. My free 99 home for the night. The fire pit's gone, but it was right there. You can kind of see remnants of it. All right, so let me just park in a way that I'm the only one here. And if anyone else wants to park, they can keep going to where those guys are at back there. You can't really see, but anyway, they're all up at the end. All right, let's take a look at this place. So yeah, you could fit probably about 6 people, but I'm going to park like this. Don't hate me. I mean, there's tons of BLM land further up. I just don't want to go up that road. So I'm going to park like this for now. If someone else wants to park, they can park way over on this bit here, and I'll move over there. But that's really sandy. And I think this is fine because then I can see the sunrise in the morning from wherever. But yeah, this is perfect. This is my spot. So I'm going to straighten up a little bit more so that I'm a little more parallel. But yeah, if anyone else wants to come up here, I'm going to be up for a while. But yeah, the road is right there. And this is my free 99 secret spot. Okay, here's my bragging rights for my favorite spot right near the Welcome to Utah sign, which is about, I don't know, a mile to my left. This is my favorite secret spot. It's a pullout before you get to more BLM land. So there's a bunch of like RVs and things like way in the distance, but I always pull out here because there's room for probably about 3 rigs, and there's a little fire pit as well. But I'm just going to park so no one else can get in. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I am. If someone else wants to pull over, they can. But for the most part, this can fit, a couple people, but no one ever comes over here because it's not listed anywhere. It's just my secret spot I found on a blog somewhere that was secret. Anyway, here it is. I don't know. Ready? Contain yourself. Okay. 360 views. $3.99. And this is my home for the night. And over here, if you go here, so if you go on this road and you keep going, you get to more BLM where those people are. This is an OHV road, off-highway vehicle road. And I'm just going to park like this. And then if anyone else wants to pull in, I'll move. But for the most part, I don't think anyone is going to be like right next to me on BLM land. Everyone kind of gets real antsy about it. Like, oh my God, she's 300 feet, close to me. Like, I'm like, it's free. But anyway, I just want to be on my own tonight. So there we go. Okay, cool. Second time's the charm. I was here around this time last year, around May of last year, I think, when I did Antelope Canyon and Horseshoe Bend, which are not far. And then the Welcome to Utah sign and Welcome to Arizona sign is off in the distance. So yay. And it's only like 6:30 p.m. so it's super early, but I'm getting up super early tomorrow to go hike the wave trail. So there's my home. Yay. I never open the back because usually the bikes are on the back, but my God, look at this view. It's like the Instagram meme, or like the fake meme of like the perfect van life, and there's the girl in the bikini looking over at Baja at the beach with like the prayer, like the Buddhist prayer flags and all this stuff. But the only reason I can open the back right now is because the bike is still in here and I haven't been able to get it out. The door isn't opening, so I have to wait a few more days. Worst case scenario, I just leave it in here, which is fine. I'm not actually riding it in the next week and a half. I'll probably ride it when I get back for the third leg of Utah, Arizona, and Nevada. And I have the other bike that I have to pick up from Albuquerque. So, but that said, yeah, this is like feeling really nice. It was 75 when I pulled in. It's getting into the 60s. The sun's going down. It's going to be pretty cool tonight, which is nice. This time last year, well, actually May of last year, after my hand surgery, when I started the, finish the country trip, the first stop was Albuquerque to Durango and then Silverton for the bike ride, which was a failure. You can see that, like my epic bike packing fail. And then I drove straight to Four Corners and then boondocked here. And the next day went to Horseshoe Bend in the morning at 7 a.m. for the sunrise. And then I went to Antelope Canyon, and it was kind of cool. It was a lot cooler. It was maybe in the 40s or 50s. So, because I remember, like I said, offering the couple in the camper next to me. But anyway, there's plenty of spots for people to pull in. A little Volkswagen Bug drove by, kind of stopped like they wanted to park here. They're probably going to make out, but they kept going. So there is plenty of space. I mean, I don't think anyone's going to park next to me. If they do, it's fine. I don't mind if you're level and you're safe. You can park next to me. Just don't run a generator. And don't like smoke right outside my van because it gets inside the van. It's disgusting. Anyway, so that said, I have 2 cups of tea ready. I had a salad for dinner. I've got some gluten-free chocolate chip cookies for dessert. And I actually have no cell reception on my phone, but I have cell reception on my iPad. So I've been watching Netflix and YouTube, just catching up on my Sunday episodes for the YouTubers that I follow. And there's a lot that I've actually, I don't watch anymore because they've shifted their focus, or I just don't believe in supporting them because of whatever, reason that I just don't, I don't want to put my valuable watch hours toward them. And it's just mostly, people that have shifted from the travel life to more of a stationary. And there's so many home DIY channels and renovation channels and landscaping channels. But the only one that I really like, that I've always watched, because it is kind of like a home-based channel, is Nikki Positano. It's this British woman married to a really funny Italian guy, and they have a daughter, and then he also has a son. And they live in on the Amalfi Coast. And I started watching them in the pandemic. And I just, I have no interest in buying a house in Tuscany or doing any of the renovations or any of that stuff. But I really, really enjoy the channel. It's just kind of down to earth. And she reminds me of someone that we would know in England when I was growing up. Just really cool. Her dad's funny. He used to be in the movie industry, and some of my friends' parents in England also worked in the studios down in London. I think my mum did some work as well, like upholstery work and stuff. But yeah, so I really enjoy it. And they bought a house in Tuscany, so now they've got a second home for half the year. And I actually really enjoy it. I don't care for antiques. I don't care for gardening, landscaping, clearing trails, walking the dog. But I really like her channel, so check it out. I enjoy just, it's just more of a down-to-earth channel that is different than all of the others that I subscribe to. Then I have some bizarre ones that I follow because Mr. Beast. My daughter and I will watch Mr. Beast, but there are some that I watch that I'm just like mindless drivel that I don't know. I just like watching them because they're just fun and entertaining, even though I really don't relate. Like the ones that are like the maps that will change your perception of time, things like that. That kind of cocktail party trivia. And my friend, when I was saying like, hey, this channel's really cool, bunch of shorts that will just mess with your mind and like lots of fun trivia. And I think it's Adiron Mac. I think I mentioned it before. And I said, yeah, this is the kind of trivia that you want to drop at a cocktail party. And then he goes, well, what about if I just invite that guy to the cocktail party? I was like, there, problem solved. Anyway, okay, so yeah, got my tea. Just organizing, cleaning the van. I'm a little bit lopsided, but my head goes this end anyway, so that's fine. And yeah, it's just a really beautiful night. Wow. So yeah, I'm not going to stay here tomorrow night because I have to be in. Well, I want to be in Page and be doing all the things around Page. I don't know. I do have Toadstool Hoodoos, which is kind of on the way back to. Sorry, I have to be in Kanab, not Page. So the good thing is if I do have to come back, like if I end up, I have to look at the map the way I did it, but if I end up at Toadstool Hoodoos, you know, I think that's what I'll do. That's what I'm doing Friday. I don't know. I've got one day where it's empty. So I'm going to look, maybe look for an activity like canyoneering or the Via Ferrata, which is where you're basically harnessed and you climb up. And I think I'd like that better, to do something like that. But I think it's $100. So I'll look into it. But other than that, I'm just kind of admiring my wall of places I've been. Added a few more stickers. So I've got the Wave, even though I haven't technically been to it yet. And then I have Canyonlands, Arches, New Hampshire, Florida Keys, Zion. Got that sticker the other day. And Nantahala, which is on the Bryson City Scenic Train in Great Smoky Mountains. And then that's the Great Smoky Mountain Railroad. Southernmost Point, Mount Monadnock, which is the most popularly climbed mountain in the entire US, believe it or not. I think it's in New Hampshire. I climbed it, but I got kind of like iced out of it. I didn't have the right gear or equipment. And then I've got Kanab down here as well, right over here. Okay, cool. Yay. I don't know what I'll do when I dismantle the van. I guess I'll just pry this off the wall and, frame it or something. Oh, the breeze is coming in. This is great. Yeah, so this is my boondocking spot. I will put these GPS coordinates in the description. And like I said, just be mindful. There's tons of BLM continuing on the road. I just don't want to keep driving down the road. The road's not really washboardy, but just for my own sanity, I always pull off here. You can fit probably 3-4 people. There's a couple fire pits that have been built. But yeah, and there's an off-road road and no traffic. And you're literally like 15 minutes from downtown Page. So yeah, I'm disappointed I won't be able to stay tomorrow night. Because I'll be at the Wave, and then I don't know, I have to look. Maybe I will come back after the Wave, because I'm thinking all I'm doing is the Wave and Buckskin Gulch, I think it's called. And then maybe I'll come back into Page, work on my computer a bit at the library, because that library is really nice. And then after that, I'll start finding the BLM. And then I just work my way back to Vegas. So I think I'll be in Vegas on Tuesday or Wednesday, and then I fly out Friday morning. So I think, Wednesday, Thursday, I've got a lot of admin stuff to do, so I need to be in civilization. And I don't have my hotspot, unfortunately. So I'm going to work on some stuff. But yeah, I've got probably about, believe it or not, maybe 15 hikes between now and Wednesday. So, okay, there's a couple bugs in here. I will see you. I'll see you not here. I'll see you in the morning. Sorry, when the sun rises, and then I'm going to head out. I'm going to get up at 6. I'm going to head out immediately. I've got gas. There's a Pilot gas station 5 minutes down the road at Greenhorn, I think it is. The little housing area, little fancy housing area. So I already got gas, and I've got about 300 miles of gas on there. It's 41 miles from here to the Wave Trail. Then I'll do Buckskin Gulch. And then, I think I'll just come back here, because the next thing is Toadstool, Hoodoos, and some other places, and I'm just going to be heading back to Page. So I can move things around. Everything that I want to do is around Page. I keep saying Page. Around Kanab, sorry. Everything I want to do is around Kanab, so it doesn't matter what order I do it in. It's just all within, 20, 30 mile radius. So anyway, okay, cool. All right, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to drink my chai. I'm going to close up the back because it is getting a little bit chilly now. And like I said, I had to open the back. Let me show you the back, actually. And I really like that it stays light pretty late. Oh, that's funny. There's my little tea kettle. It's not windy at all, which is fantastic. And yeah, so I kind of reorganized this and then put these bungee cord straps, which are fantastic. So I've got about 6 or 7 of those, kind of holding everything in, because I want to be able to open the back and have it look somewhat pleasant or pleasing to the eye. But yeah, so I had to go in and find my, had to find my baby wipes, which I packed so well before I left on this trip again. Packed so well and cleaned the van so well that I don't know where anything is. But anyway, okay, cool. All right, well, I'm going to pack up and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. It is a beautiful, beautiful day for my free 99. Love it. Oh my God. Oh, I love it. I'm gonna try to stay here again on this trip. Maybe tonight if I come back. I have to see what I'm doing. Yeah, I think I'll come back tonight. Stay here because either way I'm an hour from Paige. So, oh God, it's cold out here. So now I'm heading to the wave. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So I'm excited because it's exclusive. Only 64 people a day get permits, and only 12 of us, including me, get the pre-permits that you apply on recreation.gov. So yay me, and I got mine on the first try. So tomorrow I find out if I get half dome. I don't know if I will, but if I do, then I'll be 3 for 3 on first time try for permits. Oh, it's cold, it's cold. Okay, so now I'm heading to the wave. It's about an hour drive, and I was on the Wave Facebook group, and this guy was like, hey, I'm down on State Line Campground, and I'd really like to give you a ride and stuff. And I was like, oh cool, that's very kind of you, actually, just in case my van makes that funny noise when I'm on the washboard road and I can't get down the road in the van, or I'm not comfortable, blah blah blah. And so then I said, yeah, just go ahead and DM me on Facebook. So he sends me this DM. Where's that noise? Oh, he sends me this DM. Let me close the door. He sends me this DM, and then he's like, yeah, by the way, I'd like some money for it. I was like, what? I appreciate your generosity, but I am not giving you money when you just spent like 5 or 6, messages back and forth, being like altruistic and, virtuous and kind, and you're like, I want money. I was like, I did not put all this money into this van and, drive down questionable roads and replace the wheels and tires and all this stuff so I can give some stranger money. I'd rather pay a tour company, but no, this guy was just hustling. And I get it, the free magical life of van life isn't a free magical life, but that was just completely rude. I was like, really, you play into my, and the thing is, I don't actually need anyone to give me a ride. Like it's dry today, it didn't rain, it's beautiful sky. So if I can't get down the road, I can park somewhere along the way and I can just ride my bike. So, or I could just hitch a ride with somebody else that's going, the same day, whatever. Doesn't matter. There'll be a way for me to get there. It's an 8-mile road. So, I don't mind walking 8 miles if I have to. It'll take me 2 hours. But anyway, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. I was like, seriously, dude, I appreciate your generosity. I'll think about it. I actually probably don't need it, but you don't just, punch me in the kneecap at the end and say, I want money. Yeah, you go find money somewhere else, sir. I don't need you to help me. And plus it's anyway, never mind. It was just rude. It was just a very poor form to do that. Good evening from the sunset, and I got my spot again. There's nobody here. Again, somebody could probably pull in there if they really want to. But yes, this is my spot. It's not level. I gotta figure out, actually, I think if I pull over a little bit more, this should be fine. I'll back up a little bit. But yeah, it's not quite level. But it's fine. I'm gonna sleep with my head to the driver's side anyway. So yeah, what I think it is because this is a road for off-highway vehicles, OHVs. And this is kind of a turnout, but it has a fire pit, so you can stay. Yeah, I'm gonna pull in. Figure this out here. And I think because on iOverlander it tells you that down there is the place to park, that people keep going, and I don't think they realize they can park over here. So I'm gonna pull up on that mound a little bit. I think that will level me out, and then yeah, so that's it. So it's a big space. No one else stayed last night, and only one other person has ever stayed next to me. One guy was parked up on there for a couple days, I think. But yeah, so that's fine. So I'm gonna pull over onto this mound here, and that should level me out a little bit. Okay, I think that's better. Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, so I'm level now. And there we go. There's my home. Am I level? Yeah, it's level. I don't want to be on that mound though. I'm gonna level out a little bit more. But yeah, that should be fine. I don't know. Let me see from the front view. I'm not blinded by the sun. Let's see this wheel on this side. Yeah, I'm gonna pull forward just a little bit and then I should be fine. That should be fine. Okay. Good morning from Page BLM, no neighbors, which is great. And I am heading toward Kanab, which is only about an hour away. But I'm going to explore a bunch of places, I think 4 or 5 places on the way. And then hopefully when I get to Kanab, I'll be able to find some Wi-Fi to call Harriet on Zoom. So I don't know if they have a library in Kanab, but yeah, it's just kind of an easy day. I'm very, very tired. Yesterday was a very busy day hiking, and it was very hot yesterday. So I'm hoping it's not going to be as hot. It's 46 degrees right now, which is what I love about the desert, is that, you know, it's freezing at night and then it's like, unfortunately, super hot during the day. But yeah, it was great. I downloaded some movies last night at the library, so I had something to watch when I was out of cell reception. But yeah, I mean, I definitely need to get Starlink, just because when I'm in places like this and I get here pretty early, it'll be nice to be able to be productive and work on, you know, at least sorting my videos out and things like that. You know, kind of doing some prep work for the channel, and also working on, I need to keep working on Hike by Collect's website. So I want to get that done by the end of the month, so that will be ready to go. So pretty excited. Actually, I build websites for a living. I build a website in 3 days, but this one, it's a little bit more particular because I've got donation plugins. I've got a bunch of other official logistical stuff I have to do for a 501c3 nonprofit, so I need to make sure that my T's are crossed and my I's are dotted. So okay, so beautiful morning, sun is rising, and yeah, let's go meet the day. I'm gonna go to the gas station first and then just make my way toward Kanab. So no rush. I might head into, I think I'll head into Page right now and just go get a Starbucks, because it is only like 6 o'clock. So I got up super early. Again, I've been flip-flopping between time zones all of yesterday. So I don't know what time zone I'm in. I'm in Utah, so I think I'm an hour behind, but I will be crossing over into Arizona in about 40 seconds, and so I think then I lose an hour. I don't know, but either way, I'll be back in Utah proper for the rest of the trip, and then into Nevada, I think on Monday night or Tuesday. So I fly out Friday, so I've got actually quite a lot of time. I've done everything I wanted to do up until this point, including the wave, which you can see on a different episode, and now it's just kind of exploring all of these other places. But I've still got about 10 or 15 more hikes, well, maybe 10 hikes. And then when I get to Vegas, I think there's a few outdoor things I want to do out there, taking advantage of it still being relatively cold until it gets to be over 100 here. So, okay, let me get going, and I will see you when I'm on the road or when I get to the first place. Before I head into town, I'm heading up the scenic view right by Glen Canyon Recreational Area overlooking Lake Powell. So I'm going to go up and take a look right now. All right, let's go take a look. There's the road that I just came up, and then over here, this is beautiful. And Horseshoe Bend, I think it's over there. It's somewhere around here. But anyway, but yeah, there's the boat marina, picnic area, or looking area. This is fantastic. Oh, it's chilly. Oh, it's cold. Okay, so Hard Rock Libraries. I don't know, whatever. I think people just write stuff to write stuff. Page Sandstone, Entrada Sandstone. See, I know rocks. I took a rocks class in college. Actually, in my interview in my college magazine, I pointed out that the most useful class I ever took in college, 2 useful classes. One is media law, because I do a lot of copyright infringement, you know, people that steal my content and then make money off it, and branding and all that stuff that I do. And the other one is a class we called Docs Rocks, or Rocks for Jocks, and it was earth science, and I took it, I think, my junior year, and it was the most useful class I've ever taken. Everything else didn't matter, but and also math models, logic and finite math and all that stuff, so that when someone says something really kind of asinine and off the wall, I'm like, actually, you know what? if there's 10 people on the bus, here's the number of ways they can sit. So anyway, you can take a boat on through here and like go through the whole of Horseshoe Bend. It's pretty cool. Okay, it's chilly. There's the dam, and there's the dam van. Oh, okay. Let me get out of here and get to Starbucks. I'm just killing time because it doesn't open until 6, and I actually just went back an hour. So again, I don't know what time zone I'm in, people. All right, let's go. So to let you know, there's 2 big parking lots on either side of the Glen Canyon Dam where people just boondock overnight. So you've got these guys right there, all these people boondocking in this parking lot. So I guess that's fine. I don't think they really care here, to be honest. Oh, that's good. You got a PT Cruiser decked out as a camper van. That's funny. See, I think down here, I don't think anyone cares. They got people set up over there as well. That's pretty cool, though. I mean, okay, fine. But I have my spot. My spot is on the state line. But yeah, I guess nobody cares if you park anywhere here in Page, which is great. I mean, that's kind of how it should be. No one's bothering anyone. We're all self-contained. No one's gonna shit in the parking lot, you know. All right, so I'm going back into Page right now, and I need to get a few things from the grocery store anyway, which opens at 6. And then I'm gonna get gas and then head out toward my first stop for Kanab. So I've got to get my little map together. There's the Page sign. All right, cool. Yeah, I've been to Antelope Canyon and Horseshoe Bend around this time last year, in May of last year. It was fantastic. So actually I think it was in June, and it wasn't actually that hot, to be honest. But this year it just seems like it's getting warmer quicker, which is bad for me because I hate the heat. So anyway, there's also a Powell Museum, which I'm not going to go to. I'll go to that when I come back, because I'll definitely be back this way. There's so much still that I want to do that I haven't done.